Hey everyone, my name is Miss Danielle and I just want to say welcome, and I'm here to answer the new orientation teacher questions, and I hope this is helpful. So for the first question, the engagement for my students in a distance learning format. Well, it's going to be these really cool props. I don't have my puppets with me right now, but puppets, things that move, things that make noise, and movement activities was a big hit. So second question, what is a FAQ? Okay. So a frequently asked question I get from parents is, how do I get my child to participate? And there's no easy way around that. There's no easy answer for that. So I'm trying to teach my parents to find small things, whether it's a special snack or stickers or some toy, that like a wind-up toy that they only get when they come to circle time or a small group activity. So they know that when they come, there's something that they get that they only get when they come and participate, and then it goes away when they're all done. So that has to do with regarding how I would get my children to participate in circle time and move forward from there. It's dependent on the behavior, but I think the biggest part is having the toys that they only have access to when they're participating in what you're asking them to do. So for communication, I'm not sure if that means the visual supports that the parents are going to be needing at home and the ones that we're going to be using in our classroom, or if that means that how to communicate the best between the teachers and the families. So the first part of that question, I'll just say I just am really specific on using the visuals that we're going to be using for the whole year. You know, the main ones like the core words, stop, more, go, all done, same, different, and incorporating in those different pictures and visuals and the language little by little so the parents can understand how we use them and also start to use them at home if they need them. And then communication as far as a teacher trying to reach out to families and vice versa, it's a whole bunch of different things. You have to just be flexible. You have to go with the flow right now, whatever works best, and just take it one phone call at a time or one email at a time. Breathe. This is my reminder to breathe. So I hope that answered the question. It's going to be a lot of different ways that you're going to figure out how to communicate with the family, but hopefully eventually you guys can all communicate through Zoom or communicate through Google Hangouts, whatever works best for you as the teacher. And then regarding toileting, I'm actually making a social story right now for one of my little kiddos, and I just sent mom who is calling me? I just sent mom a YouTube video on a social story, and we're going to create one together, but it's going to be, paper copy, a book. But just to get her started, that this is what a social story is, and we'll make it, specific to the situation and add pictures of the child and make it really personal for their situation at home. So that answers that question. And then the third question is most helpful resources you use on the UberDoc website. So I'm figuring that out right now. I'm still going through the resources, and to be honest with you, the most helpful resource right now is Linda, our mental health specialist, and I'm navigating through this with her So I'm going to say that that right now is my most helpful resource to reach out to her, to let my parents know that we have this support here for them, and that these are the questions that she can answer for you, and just to let my parents know that she's available and she's there. I also used Epic Books, which a lot of my families liked. And my next one I'm going to try to do is the boom cards or the green screens. And Amy, the speech therapist, did a wonderful training on that today. So thank you. Let's see. And as far as music right now, I'm setting up a YouTube channel. I'm trying to learn as I go as well too, but I'm creating a playlist, and I would say that that is the most important thing right now, is just to create a playlist that you have on hand, whatever it's on YouTube or your iPod, to have that and your speaker ready to go, so you don't have to search for the music all the time. Let's see here. And then the last question is any tips for the beginning of the year that a teacher might appreciate. For me, I think it's setting up a social emotional curriculum is going to be really important, regardless if we're in the classroom or not. This is the csefel, the teaching pyramid. And so the csefel is for promoting social and emotional competence of young children. This is free information. They have a website. I was lucky enough to take the training, and this is the foundation of my classroom, is this pyramid in here. It's been extremely helpful. Please ask me questions. I'll give Allison the link or the website to the csefel, because it's free and there's a ton of good information on there on how to create a social emotional, a very solid social emotional climate in the classroom. So I heavily rely on my csefel pyramid curriculum. And as far as that, I mean, once I got, all of that together in my classroom, and we were able to have a calm down area. So you would want to help create a calm down area possibly in the home. The basic emotions, making sure that the families have visuals of happy, sad, angry, shy, scared, making sure that the self-regulation piece is, it's just really important to make sure that at the beginning of the year that we're focusing on, okay, so what can I do to help you regulate? What can I do to help you get through this meltdown? I'm going to teach you the strategies that will help you calm down. Breathing, blowing bubbles, blowing pinwheels. Because at the beginning of the school year, everybody's learning how to be in a group. Children are scared. Parents are trying to figure all this out as well. So I would say that to teach those moments in circle time on what does it mean to be sad, what does it mean to be angry, what does it mean to be happy, and when you are angry or sad, what can we do to make you feel better? So this curriculum has really helped me to focus on how to establish that in my classroom, and now I'm going to bring that through distance learning, and how to communicate to the parents how important this is, to understand if my child is having a tantrum or a meltdown, what can I do besides not having the strategies and the tools to be able to help their child through that that meltdown, and then having the child re-enter the group and participate in what you were wanting them to participate in the first place. So I hope that makes sense, and I'm here. Please ask me about the csefel. This is magic, and any other questions that you guys have, please, I'm here. I used to be in the same position as a new teacher, and I still consider myself a new teacher. So, I'm so happy you're part of the team, and I just want to wish you all the best, and have fun with it, smile, laugh, sit on a bouncy ball. That's another tip that I would say, is get a bouncy ball for at home, and just play and enjoy yourselves. And if you mess up and make a mistake, it's okay. The families want to see that you're learning as well too. Gosh, I just want to keep talking. So bye everybody.